So Bartek Zaluski from Poland, winner of leg number 1, is on pole position when he gets there. Davide Ongaro from Italy finished second in leg 1. He goes off number 2 on the grid. Markus Kjærup from Denmark, third in leg 1. He goes off third on the grid. Then it's Joona Hartonen from Finland. Lee Martin from the UK on the 5. Tommy Hall from the UK on 6. Daniel Kobovic from Norway on the 7. Johnny Skidmore from the UK on 8. Elias Johansson from Sweden on the 9. Burak Kilik from Germany on 10. Noah Ben Mohamed from France on 11. And Jorn Neumann, who we've just seen battling out in the trucks from Germany, goes on the 12. Okay, marshal points hopefully are covered for this one. Okay, stand by, everybody. Good luck, drivers. A final, leg number 2, 4-wheel drive. Going on the tone, please. So off and away we go. Bartek Zaluski leads them off from Poland. Massive crash at the back of the field. But all our focus is on the front with Bartek Zaluski and Davide Ongaro. Markus Kjærup in third, so pretty much regulation order at the front, off the grid. Down the straight they go. These cars absolutely on it, so fast around this track. Bartek Zaluski over the big jump in front of the driver's stand. Nice landing from him. Davide Ongaro goes with him. Those two just pulling out a few car lengths on Markus Kjærup. But Kjærup is a very fast racer, as we know. These guys absolutely on it. Young talent coming through the world rankings and European rankings. Oh, Zaluski gets it wrong on the down ramp, gets caught on the pipe. So Davide Ongaro from Italy is your new leader. Bartek Zaluski to the 2 spot. Joona Hartonen to the 3. Kjærup's dropped a few places. I missed what happened with Markus. So Davide Ongaro with a 1.2 second lead over Bartek Zaluski. On to the straight they come. Just over a minute quickly down on the master clock. Remember, Zaluski took leg 1. If he takes it here and now in leg 2, he will be the champion of 4-wheel drive. Davide Ongaro was second. He wants the victory. He wants to take it to the 3rd and final leg. He knows to do that. He's got to finish ahead of Zaluski. He's got to stop him winning. Down the straight to come. Over the timing loop, Davide Ongaro 18.1, Bartek Zaluski 17.4. Zaluski is on his way. 7/10 out of Davide's lead on that lap alone. You don't need me to tell you, you can visually see the gap coming down. Onto the straight come the leaders. Ongaro from Zaluski, then it's Joona Hartonen, Lee Martin and Tommy Hall, your top 5. We ride with the leaders over the jump in front of the driver's stand. 1st and 2nd, absolutely nothing in it. 18.4 to an 18.5 last time through. So only a 10th difference between those guys. Down the straight they go. 2 minutes 15 on the clock, 2:45 remaining. Zaluski try and pile on the pressure to Ongaro ahead of him. Ongaro knows he's got to make that car as wide as he can. He's got to keep Zaluski behind him. Zaluski's pushing on absolutely flat out on this one. So hard to go as fast as these guys are without making any errors. Zaluski knows he's got to be a clean and tidy maneuver. Davide knows that. He's just sticking to the racing line, holding his line, telling Zaluski, you've got to go the long way around, pal. You've got to try and pass me, but it's got to be clean and tidy. Apologies to everybody else in this, but all our focus has to go to the front. The championship, the win is on the line here. 3 minutes approaching on the clock, 2 minutes to go. Zaluski looking left, looking right, looking every way he can. Ongaro shuts the door. Onto the straight they come. Absolutely world-class driving from these guys here at Centre MK. Ongaro, Zaluski, you don't need me to tell you the gap is 1/10 of a second as they cross the line last time through. Driving a car around this track is super difficult. To do it at the space, the gap between these two is even more difficult. Zaluski right on Ongaro's tail as they go to the centre tabletop. 1.5 minutes to go. Absolutely world-class driving, both of them. Absolutely on it. Zaluski not letting Ongaro get away. Ongaro's trying his hardest. The gap was 2/10 last time through. Check the laps as they go. Ongaro 18.0. Zalewski, it's 18.2. So Ongaro's got a 0.3 of a second lead now, but that's absolutely nothing, as you can visually see. Ongaro catches a pipe, but gets away with it. Didn't want to hit it any harder because Zalewski's right there in his wheel tracks. He's still looking every bit way. Davide has got the pressure and some more coming. 55 seconds remaining on the master clock. Zalewski trying everything he can. This racing is always got to be clean and tidy. Here they come over the double. Davide just tightening up a little bit. Zalewski closes in, but he's holding the racing line. Over the big jump once again, 35 seconds on the clock. So another couple of laps for these guys. Ongaro holding on. 5 minutes always seems pretty quick, but when you're under this pressure, believe me, it can feel like an eternity. Zalewski still there with Ongaro. 23 seconds, so it's this lap and one more lap to decide it. Bartek Zalewski giving the pressure still to Davide Ongaro. Oh, almost catches the back of him, gets hard on the brakes. Down the straight they go, over the double to start the final lap now. Davide Ongaro, there's the tone. Holding on, Zalewski catches a couple of pipes. Is that the breathing space Ongaro desperately wanted? Zalewski's over, just gets it on. But what a race out, Davide Ongaro taking leg number 2. What a race from those drivers. Bartek Zalewski second. Apologies to the rest of the field, but Lee Martin third. Tommy Hall fourth, Elias Johansson, your top 5.